So can you tell me, like, just over the overall reason, like, kind of like how this project came about?
Sure. This project has honestly been inside of me for many, many years, but it came out recently because I sort of had this epiphany. The storyline is really about young people chasing their own exploitation, and it juxtaposes red flags in dating with the everyday hustle of being a creative in an industry that everyone wants to break into. So, you know, a little bit of my own personal life. And the A storyline, which involved the dating part, I'd had in the back of my mind for a really long time, but I realized that the reason it was so important to me was that it was a metaphor. It was like a thematic amalgamation of my time in LA. And once I had that, once I realized that, I realized I need to make this 30-minute single shot take at an LA house party where this girl thirstily is chasing her crush down, but it's all a metaphor for me in entertainment and how the entertainment industry is really just a bad boyfriend.
Oh, that's deep. I like that. I like that. With that being said, can you describe LA's party scene?
I mean, LA's party scene is interesting because it's a mixture of like actual party, but actually like networking. Like you're not quite sure always when you go somewhere. Like people could be like actually partying, but then suddenly be like, oh, but can you hook me up with this thing, or who do you know? And it's funny because I think the thing that's interesting about LA is so many people come out here so idealistic. They have these big aspirations, and they came to not change who they are, right? They want to honor the person, the creative person that they are. But then we end up making these compromises because the city is so hard, which makes it end up being inherently transactional. And so while we're chasing belonging, authenticity, and success, we find ourselves making these sort of compromises that we didn't mean to. And so there's a disillusionment around the fact that we're all dreamers and idealists, and we're constantly having to like pretend to be other people in order to claw our way in there.
Oh my God, I love it. You speak so beautifully. My last question for you is, so you all have been cheering each other on. I have never seen that on the press line. So can you just talk about the relationship you all have had while on set?
My team is the best. We created a 30-minute oneer, and in order to make a 30-minute oneer, we had to rehearse. We've rehearsed for 4 straight days, and we all became such a huge team. Everyone on this team was dependent on everyone else, because if one person messed up, it meant we had to start over. And so through that experience, we became a huge family, and we love each other. We are rooming together. There's a ton of us in a huge house sleeping on the floor. We are just like, we are cheerleaders for each other for life, fam for life, and I love these people with all of my heart.
Dang, I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. In the end, everything will be carved in stone.